Let's move on to our next top story. This is a portable projector. I hope I'm pronouncing it right because people keep telling me different ways to pronounce it. I think it should be XGIMI. So the XGIMI Halo portable projector. Portable projectors becoming a big deal, and this one can do a lot. It's shaped like a Bluetooth speaker, nice battery inside, also projects a 1080p full HD image, can go up to 150 inches. Of course, that's really pushing it. Brightness of the lamp is limited to only 800 lumens, so works really well only in an almost completely dark room. Lens has a camera beside it which helps in focusing the projected image automatically. That feature works quite okay. Speakers are inbuilt, made in collaboration with Harman Kardon, so that's one part again that works well. Has Android TV on board, so the user interface is nice and snappy and you can pretty much do anything with it. But it's not Netflix certified, so that I think is a bit of a miss. The external streaming devices can be connected to it, so again that's something that you can do, but why would you really need it? It's got a nice big battery, but in our test it only lasted about 1.5 hours if you're watching content at a very reasonable brightness. So who is this right for? Well, we're going to tell you when we actually review it for you.
The most common way of making technology better is by reducing it in size. It starts as something really big, and when it is at its pinnacle, it is something that can fit into the palm of your hand. Now, the piece of tech that we're going to talk about today doesn't really fit into the palm of your hand yet, but it can be held with your own two hands, packed into a bag, and be used from anywhere. It is the XGIMI Halo, which has everything that makes a projector work crammed into a small box along with a large battery, and we review it to see whether it is at a pinnacle, and if not, then how far behind is it. Design-wise, XGIMI has done well. The projector has the lens right on the front with a camera beside it. The top has 3 buttons, volume controls and a play-pause button. The back has the port for the power cable, an HDMI port, a USB-A port and a power button. The speakers are underneath the front and sides of the projector. The back has vents for the fans, which are surprisingly quiet when the projector is on at full brightness. There is a peg under the projector to mount it onto a tripod, along with a small stand to adjust its angle. The image produced by the lamp is great. Even though it is limited to 1080p in resolution, it can go as big as 150 inches. The image is sharp and filled with rich colors and details, but the lamp is limited to a brightness of 800 lumens. Hence, it is better to use the projector with the least light possible in the room. Regardless, watching movies and shows at full brightness with this small projector is a lot of fun. The camera beside the lens is very useful. During the initial setup or anytime the projector is accidentally bumped while being used, the camera helps in maintaining the focus of the image being projected, and the projector can also be placed at an angle from the surface and the projected image can be adjusted accordingly. The speakers in the projector are very loud, they are clear and they have a great amount of low end. They've been made in collaboration with Harman Kardon and it shows. The sound comes out of the front and the sides of the projector, so optimally it should be placed either behind the viewer, beside the viewer, or only a few steps ahead of the viewer. After being done with both audio and visual parts, let's talk about the platform on board that delivers it. The XGIMI Halo comes with Android TV. The UI is snappy and has no stutters, and with all of the apps that come with Android TV, access to a plethora of content is easy. Except when it comes to content from Netflix, because this device is not Netflix certified. Hence, the Netflix app refuses to work. An external device can be connected through the HDMI port to remove this problem, but that makes the portability aspect of the projector less effective. Another aspect that makes it less effective is the battery. The XGIMI Halo does have a sizable 17,100 mAh battery, but while watching content at a reasonable level of brightness, the battery lasts about 1 to 1.5 hours. So the portability aspect seems to only be limited to the small size, making it easy for a user to set up this projector in multiple places, but given that a power source needs to be close by. So while the XGIMI Halo is an ambitious step forward, it is certainly not the pinnacle. It is still a very portable little projector which is capable of projecting a 150-inch image with a whole lot of versatility in how it projects it. And at the price of 90,500 rupees, it is meant for only those users who want to enjoy regular movie nights with a projector that they can easily set up anywhere around the house.